Hi, I'm back. So, I picked up a new book a couple of days ago, and it's this one, Everything by Nicola Yoon. I'm sure a lot of people have seen the movie. I've also seen the movie before, but I'm kind of glad because I haven't seen it since 2023. So, reading the book is not too bad. I do remember some parts in the movie, but it's not too bad, and there's extras in there. It's enjoyable. I'm loving it so far. However, I am still thinking about her mentor because he makes me mad. I don't want to talk about it. I wasn't going to say anything about it because I was like, oh, it's fine. I'll just deal with it. But I'm like, I'm going to talk about it. I want to talk about it. So, little bit of a backstory. She was interviewing for a job post that she really wanted at one university. And then she didn't get that. And this guy was like, yeah, it's a good thing you didn't get it. And then later on, she received a job offer from the same institution and she wanted to take the job. And this guy, let me not spoil it. But this is now what happens. She goes to tell the guy about the job post. So she goes, I will accept the position if it's what I think is best. And while I understand your reservations and appreciate your guidance, I will ultimately decide. This little man child interrupts her while she's speaking and goes, you silly, stubborn girl. I'm sorry, what? I beg your pardon? Who do you think you are? She goes on to say, wait, okay, it's him now. He says, as your academic advisor, I can talk to you however I choose. If you're adamant that you wish to work under an experimentalist, perhaps you may review some of the physicists who approached me about you in the past. What did I say about him not wanting her to prosper? So then he goes on to say, I am open to reviewing other offers, but the new one that she goes to, I don't know how to say her surname, but let's just call her by name, George, says George is not, she's shocked because she does not know that there were other offers. So she says, you said there were no other offers. And he goes, there were some from experimental physicists, absolutely unacceptable. However, they would still be better than working with. But you never told me. And he says, oh, because they did not bear contemplating. So basically, he knew that this girl was not happy with the current job position, and she was an adjunct professor, I think, and in my understanding, she kind of like goes around different varsities in the same area and teaches a couple of classes here and there in each one, and that builds up and makes it so her schedule is very hectic and she's not getting paid very well. She has medical bills that she needs to cover and she's struggling to cover that because of course it's America. And this guy deliberately did not tell her about job offers that she had and experimental physicists who wanted to work with her because in his eyes they're unacceptable and she needs to work only with theoretical physicists. And so the new job that she has, she's going to be working with with an experimental physicist. So he's angry about that. And it just makes me so angry because who the hell do you think you are to decide something so big about her life without telling her what is happening? It's, gosh. And then she goes, that was for me to decide. You knew how much I was struggling financially, how little research I was able to do this past year, and you didn't tell me. So basically, she did not want to be a professor. She did not like teaching. She wanted to do research. She wanted to be a researcher full time. And the new job that she had gotten was going to get her to that point where she's doing full-time research and not teaching any classes at all. And he goes, I am your mentor. It is my job to guide you towards what's best for you. She tells him that he oversteps, and he goes, Elsie, if it weren't for me, you wouldn't have entered graduate school. I chose you. Whatever career you have, you owe it to me, and you should be very careful not to forget it. It is so annoying. But basically, she tells him that you're controlling and manipulative, and points out how he was the one who ruined Jack's mom, so his mom's career. I'm not gonna ruin it further. It's driving me insane. It's making me so angry because how many people, especially women out there, are going through a similar thing where they feel they can't do anything, they feel like they can't advance their careers, or they just not in a healthy environment because a man thinks she owes her career to them. And I know a few people who have been in similar positions. It's it drives me insane because seeing it in a book, it's like, oh my goodness, that is so annoying. But seeing it in a book and knowing that things like this happen in real life, and knowing people in real life who've gone through similar situations, it's making me so dang angry. It is making me so mad. Man, I want to say bad words, but I'm not going to say bad words. I'm going to contain myself. But I hate the man. And the book ends and we don't know what happened to him, but I hope he gets what's coming to him. And frankly, I hope he loses his job. Oh, wait, actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think she reported it and they were going to investigate it. So, good. Good. I don't remember if they gave us an update or anything, but I really hope he loses his job. And if there's anyone in the world who's like that man, I hope you get what's coming to you. You, not your children, you. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Goodbye.